Going on. All right, I've been noticing a trend lately of they say that people who mention Bigfoot, El Chupacabra, aliens, reptilians, draconians, are shills, and they're taking away from the truth, and they're actually undermining it, making everyone look stupid. And to some extent, some people really are. But then again, here's the thing. If you want to go with that mindset, you can go to the book of Jeremiah and the book of Isaiah. And they talk about dragons, unicorns, satyrs, flaming flying serpents, and giants that eat people, and they're known as the undead, like vampires, for instance. These things are in the Bible. The Satan is known as the dragon and the serpent. He walked on his feet at one point in time. And if you ignore they live, man, and the reptilian, draconian, jinn, vril, it's like, dude, there is something called the seed of Satan. And here's another thing. These angelic beings that are trapped in the earth as well, dude. That's one of the descriptions of your vril. And the thing, Bigfoot, really, what if Bigfoot is just a shapeshifter? To some people, it'll show up as a fairy. Some it'll be a dwarf. Some it'll be a giant hairy monster. Some it looks like a dog man. Some it'll look like a black shadow. Some it'll look like a little being of light off in the background somewhere, shooting at you when you talk with your mind, basically. Telepathy. You know, but these creatures exist. And once again, people always, like when I say the S word, shizzle, people get real uptight about it when, if you read, once again, these prophets, they use the word dung constantly. And they also use the word, like, a menstruating woman, which really means you're on the rag. That's the common vernacular. That was the ancient vernacular. The common vernacular isn't really swearing. What to swear is when you swear an oath. I swear to God I didn't do that, when you know dang well that you did it. That's what swearing is really about. And to use terminology that fits, to call someone a harlot. You a dang hoochie. You a hoe. That's the way it breaks down in common vernacular. In ancient vernacular, to call someone that was like way worse than it is to call someone a hoe and a hoochie now. I'm just want to reiterate these things to people. Once again, the word conspiracy. All the prophets who were murdered, before they were murdered, there was a conspiracy to get these guys assassinated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and believe it, a lot of people out there, if it's you, like you or me, or, you know what I'm saying, someone who's expendable to these people, they literally will sell you out for 30 pieces of silver. I just realized that today. And when I made this statement, it did silence the haughty undertones of speech. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's really what a conspiracy is too. It's like they put money on your life to get you killed. So the real guilty can feel as if they're not guilty because they paid someone else to do their dirty work. You know what I'm saying? These things are all addressed in the Bible. And once again, there's something called Behemoth. There's something called what is it called? Leviathan. So I mean, and here's the thing. And the horseman army. It sounds like they're talking about basically what are those things from Greece with the half horse, half man. You know what I'm saying? It talks about when you hear descriptions of angels, they're very cryptozoological sounding things. And some of when the beast of the bottomless pit opens up, it definitely sounds like it's creature feature time. So there's definitely descriptions of monstrous type things in the Bible. I mean, just listen. When you are a sacrificial blood sacrifice society, and it's because it's a system that is perpetuated by blood sacrifice. That is also a beast and a monster. And that's why the image of the beast, the mark of the beast, all these titles come up, because the system itself is like one big monster. And the people are like the blood cells of this freaking monster. And then, you know, their leaders are the head. Their military are the claws and the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Their eyes and their ears are their fucking snitches. Their butt is where the people the system consumes shits it out. That's their graveyards, their mass graves. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you really understand the context these things are laid out in, dude, it makes it so hard to go wrong, because it all is reconfirmed, it's established. And if you really do your homework and like look up Aramaic, Hebrew, Greek, what the words mean, and then go back and look at it again, totally different picture. And see, this is the area that the clergy response team and the care portals utilize to catch you in. They try to hammer you in between two opinions. And because you're unaware of the big picture, you know what I'm saying? They don't care if you see the forest. They don't care if you see the trees. But you better not see the forest and the trees. That's what it is to be hammered in between two opinions. To the fact where you see the forest and the trees, but you don't even know it. You don't realize that it's actually, it's like a prison with no walls. It's in your own mind because you lack the knowledge to recognize your imprisonment, your bondage, your slavery, how you've been birthed into a matrix that you need to be reborn out of.